Victimization is over. And we have created a victimization identity. It started out as a strategy and turned into an identity. We can no longer afford to think of ourselves as disadvantaged or handicapped victims because nobody else does. There ain't no white gift to manipulate no more. There ain't nobody you get to feel sorry anymore. They're going to say it's not due to any exterior obstacle that your life is the way it is. Your life is the way it is because of bad choices. Bad choices you made. Now you can argue with that position all you want, say it's true or not true. I'm simply telling you that if you hold on to the old victimization position, it ain't gonna sell. It ain't gonna watch. And if you raise your kids that way, you're crippling them and handicapping them to feel sorry for themselves and to believe they can't do things which they can do. We can no longer afford to think of ourselves as disadvantaged or handicapped because nobody else does. We must now think of ourselves as free and equal competitors because everybody else does. Even though we still carry the historical burden of racism and exploitation and discrimination. These things are no longer excuses for failure in our competitive struggle today. That makes sense? They're no longer excuses. You can't have a blaming program, a protest program. You got to be building, growing, doing, rather than blaming and protesting. Like it or not, we are captains of our own destiny. And architects of our own future. Like it or not. That's a scary proposition that we ain't got nobody to blame things on. That we don't have any to blame the nature of my life on. That we can't go out there and point our community and blame somebody for how it looks. That's right. We are the captains of our own destiny. Architects of our own future. Ain't that what we fought for? That's right. But many people are in a position of losing their privilege, and they don't know what to do. Over time, people who enjoy privilege come to view it as a God-given right. If you enjoy it over a period of time, you don't think of it as a benefit, you start to think of it as a right. Many older white Americans have enjoyed white privilege for so long, they believe it's a right that comes from God. And people who feel this way also feel they're doing the will of God by violently resisting the new and ruthlessly defending the old. There will be reactionary groups who will organize for racism's last stand. There will be a backlash and retrenchment of racist elements that cannot accept a future which does not look like the past. So like the Israelites under Nehemiah, who were rebuilding the nation, we got to learn to work with a tool in one hand and a weapon in the other. The new opportunities that we have in this day are given to us by God and given to us by struggle. They're given to us by God and they're given to us by struggle. It is not some beneficiary that gave it to us. It is not because somebody felt sorry for us that we have these opportunities. We have won these things. They have come from God and they have come from struggle. And we can't let anyone take them away. No more we shall overcome. We have overcome. Now we want to fight for ours like everybody else is fought for theirs. When you get right, you fight to keep them. When you have opportunity, you fight to keep it. So you can hand it down to your children. You don't give it away. Now, it's all about who has a different spirit. A spirit that is different. A can-do spirit. A God-will spirit. A self-reliant spirit. A yes-we-can spirit. A controlling our own destiny spirit. A doing what we can. Not talking about what we can't do spirit, but focusing on what we can do spirit. To have those little victories that we can have in our personal lives and in our collective lives that make a difference from today to tomorrow. Rather than going back down through the eons of history, looking back over history's stretch and talking about how bad we've been treated and how bad we had it, we got to focus on right here. Today, tomorrow, with a different spirit of what we can do rather than what we can't do. And we as the people at the end of the promised land, we must prepare a Joshua and Caleb generation that has the kind of different spirit that can take advantage of the opportunity. Truth be told, whole lot of us ain't got the credentials, the preparation to take advantage of the opportunity. Whole lot of our children ain't on a path or a track to take advantage of the opportunity. What good does it do to open a door to a new house if you can't go in? We got to have a different spirit so that we can go in. That's right. A new day brings new challenges. It's a new day dawn. From now on, every time Barack Obama stands to speak to the country, the myth of black inferiority is dying. Every time he walks off Air Force One, every time he preaches foreign head of state in the Oval Office, the myth is dying. Every time his beautiful family is presented the first president, the myth is dying. Every time he accomplishes something to earn the respect and admiration of the people of the world, the myth is dying. And when the idea of a black man as president of the United States is normal to every child, everywhere, then the myth is dead. And we at least psychologically free. Black people in America will never be the same. Never. Amen. By our obstacles and inner negative beliefs, we will gradually become the people God intended us to be. We have left Egypt. That's right. We crossed the wilderness. Now we must all do our part to enter the promised land. Amen. Amen. Amen.